Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all new episode of Artists You Should Know here on Total Entertainment Radio. Here on Artists You Should Know, our exclusive artist feature, we put y'all hip to artists that we think you need to be hip to, artists that we feel in our hearts that you need to tap in with. These are independent, these are local artists who we come across from all over the United States. So I have the pleasure of having Nevaeh here with me today. She is an artist herself. How you doing?
I'm great. I hope you are.
I am good. I am good. So before we get into the good stuff, let everybody know just a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about me. Okay, so this is always the hard part. But well, for me it is. Okay, so about me. Music, been doing music for a long time. Come from singers, family of singers. Originally from Boston. I live in Charlotte now. Um, Kids, family, so juggling businesses, families, music, trying to juggle all of that and still, keep my youthfulness, So
I got you. I got
yeah,
you. You look
yeah.
good.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. That comes with some effort,
Yeah.
But yeah, just blessed to be living in my purpose, walking in my purpose. Blessed to be able to be a blessing to others. Because that's what it's been all about for me since the start of this. Just always wanted to be a help to others because I've always seen, I've always been had the eye for the underdog. I've been the underdog, for years, and I'm not a talker. I'm a doer. So a lot of the times those people that are doers, they get overlooked sometimes because a lot of people are hip to what people are saying as opposed to what they're doing, right? So me personally, I've been doing this really to be a voice for others who don't necessarily, know how to get out there and start, becoming an artist or becoming a business owner or becoming, whatever it is that their, dreams entail. And just don't know that first step that they need to take, to get it done, to get it into action. That's me. That I'm the resource. I'm that person that not just wants to be an artist and be in the forefront, all up in the video, but I'm also the person that wants to see others in the background come to the forefront, and be
Yeah.
able to shine and be able to, see themselves in a different light as well. So that's just a little bit about me. I hope that was sufficient.
That was beautiful. That
Okay,
was
great,
great.
great,
That was
great,
great. That was
good.
great. So now
All
you
right, good.
you mentioned that you come from a family full of singers. So would you say
Yes.
that's kind of where you kind of drew your passion or your inspiration?
I'm gonna definitely say yes on that. My mom, she was a pastor, a bishop. My grandparents were bishops. We all sung in the choir. If we didn't have a choice.
Hmm.
It was mandatory. PKs, you got to sing in the
Yeah.
choir, you got to go to Bible study,
Yeah.
So church and singing and music was just, inbred in me. I was hearing music from I'm sure in the womb. I don't might not remember that, but I'm sure I was hearing it in the womb. So it's always been natural for me, to just sing and not necessarily pursue it as a business. That's a totally different,
Yeah.
side of things. But yeah, definitely. My family has inspired me in so many different ways. So I can definitely say that I draw my inspiration from them for sure.
Awesome. Awesome. So now do you sing gospel music?
I do, but I haven't recorded any to put out. Um, any original gospel music to put out or anything like that. I haven't done any like gospel EPs or LPs or
Hmm.
anything like that. But that's something I might do. In the future. Uh oh.
There
There
we
we go.
go.
Sorry about that. My finger hit the little camera button. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's something that I'm definitely not, excluding in the future. Um, because I feel like gospel is really the root of all music, right? Rock,
Yeah.
blues,
Yeah.
so it would just be me, really being right at home. So yeah, it's definitely something I'm considering. Country too. I love country music. A lot of people don't like country music these days, but I think Beyonce's bringing that back for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She absolutely is. So I'm curious, coming from a church background, growing up singing things like that, what made you decide kind of to tap into other genres, R&B or soul? Like, what made you go that route?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I grew up listening to so many different genres. Of course, gospel was inevitable. But my brothers, I have older brothers, and they used to listen to rap. Tupac. They used to listen to Biggie. You know what I'm saying? One of my older brothers loved R&B, so he used to listen to Whitney, Brandy,
Yeah.
Tevin Campbell, all
Mm-hmm.
the real, old school '90s greats. He used to listen
Mm-hmm.
to. That's when I kind of, when I grew up. So I was listening to, the Dixie Chicks, 1 minute, and then I'm listening to Beyonce the next minute, Destiny Child, then I'm listening to Whitney Houston. So, I just was so musically eclectic. And I owe that to my siblings for sure, because they're the ones that really opened my ear up, to being able to hear other things other than CC Winans and BB Winans, because
Yeah.
that's what my mom used to play around the house, Kirk Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
So, all of my inspiration comes from, I think, a collection of the different genres. And for me, like I said, I want to do gospel, but I think with gospel, it's going to take a little bit more of some life altering for that, for that to take place. I like to live what I'm singing. I don't like to do things that's contradictory, of
Got you.
what I stand for as a person. So
Got
yeah,
you.
if I'm gonna do that type of music, you best believe either I'm living in it, I've experienced it, something has
Yeah.
taken place where I've drawn that, influence from it.
I love that. I love that. So tell us about right now. What is the inspiration
Sure.
behind right now?
So right now, that was a record that we did really on a whim. For me, like I said, things have to make sense for me when I'm singing. I need to feel it. I need to be able to relate to it. And I need to make sure that in some way, shape, or form, others can relate to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was what this track was about: being relatable, being something that can be played in the club, can be played at a family function, can be played at, it has versatility. And that's really something that, for me as an artist, I really strive for that versatility, because you never know which one is going to hit. You never know
Mm-hmm.
what song is going to be that one, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Oh.
Sorry about that. There we go. Let me get from under this tree. It's blocking my section. Yeah. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, um, I feel like at this point, I'm sorry. Tell me the question again. I don't want to go off topic. I want to make sure I stay where we were. Was what we were talking about.
um,
We were talking about
so
right now.
I'm talking about right now and the
Yep.
inspiration about right
Oh
what
yeah,
came.
the inspiration. Yep. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was more so we had a good bit of soul-y records already. We had a good bit of sexy toned, you know and so we wanted something that was really going to resonate across genres, and I think that's what Right Now does. It can be played in Europe, it can be played in the hood, it can be played, so and that's one thing I do love about it, just the versatility and being able to perform it in so many different ways. I'm more of a performer than an artist, if so, for
Okay.
most that follow me. Yeah, so um, when I do perform it, I usually perform it with a live band. And we always bring something different to it. Sometimes we make it all the way R&B. Sometimes we make it pop, sound like a pop
Mm-hmm.
record. Sometimes we make it sound like a reggae record. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just one that we're able to have fun with, and that was the
Yeah.
whole point of making that record. Just have fun, let loose a little bit. Don't be so intentional.
I love
Definitely.
it. I love that. I love that. I mean, so Nevaeh, where do you I know a lot of people maybe not necessarily have an end goal set just yet. And some people like to just go with the flow and see where God takes you.
Yeah,
But what
yeah.
would you say, where do you see yourself possibly 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself for sure um, with my own label. I'm actually working on that now. Starting a label. I eventually want to sign myself. So I'm going to build my marketing, build my promotion team, get that mainstream distribution, things like that kind of make an artist have that machine behind them, right? That we see in that mainstream. That's a
Mm-hmm.
machine. That's not normally the artist, right?
Right.
They usually
Right.
have very little to do,
Right.
with that. So that's the stance that I'm kind of getting ready to start taking now. Stepping back from the artist standpoint, not necessarily not being in the forefront, but just having that time with the business side of it to really be able to make my business as a whole more lucrative. Because I think at the end of the day, when we're walking in our purpose, we do that so that we can, in some way, shape, or form, create a better circumstance for ourselves and our
Yeah.
family, right? That's the whole point. We're putting ourselves out there so that we
Right.
can get in a financial setting that is more sufficient for you to move forward and your family to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where I stand with this. I do this for my family, right? I do this so that we can have a better life, so that my children can see things that I've never got the opportunity to see, or that maybe things that I did get to see that they should be able to see too, right? We want our children to be able to experience the greatest things in life with still having that discipline and still having that character, right?
Yeah.
And that integrity.
Yeah.
And the way to show that, or the way to do that, is to show it, is to be it. And they can't have an example if you don't give them one. So
Right.
that's the reason why I'm so focused on having that business set now. So 5 years from now, they can see, hey, mommy was on that grind, mommy was doing this, and now look at where we are, right? Look at what she's done, look at what we've done. So that's really my goal for the next 5 years, just to hone in on my label, really build a good team, a solid team, and get, of course, some other artists that have that passion and that are walking in their passion just like me, and that
Yeah.
want to be not just an artist, but be a true boss. Like, and when I say a boss, I don't mean bossing people around.
Yeah.
I mean having control over your masters, having control over your booking, having control over your merch. A lot of artists don't have that.
Right.
They don't get that. So, I want to be able to be that stepping stone to show other artists that, hey, you can do this independently and do it successfully independently.
Yeah. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. So, so do you have in the near future, do you have anything else coming up for you, maybe project wise or any performances or anything like that going on?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm actually the entertainment director for an event called the Queen Sugar Bash that's happening July 20th. It's a big festival that takes place, LGBTQ friendly, of course. Um, Always has great vendors, same kind of concept that I have in my own life. Just being a help to others. The Holiday Wish Foundation, that's who I'm doing this with. I'm partnered with them. And I'm just super excited because every year, this is the seventh year, and every year it has gotten bigger, it has gotten grandiose, and it's gotten to a point where others are really coming to Charlotte just for this event, just for this festival. So I'm excited to bring this entertainment to it. I'm excited to promote it. I'm excited to see the faces that are going to come out and really get immersed in the theme of it. It's the carnival theme this year. So the feathers, the
Ooh,
big feathers, and
yeah.
the Afro beats. It's going to have that type of feel. And that's definitely different from what I'm normally, doing. So I'm excited about that too. I get to add some Afro beats to my set. Some Chris Brown. I'm going to be doing some Chris Brown, some covers. So I'm
Ooh.
excited about it. Yeah, it's going to be really dope. We're also on tour currently. And so our next couple of dates are going to be in Vegas, LA. We'll be heading to Florida. We'll be headed to Texas. So we've got so many things down the pike. I've also got a project that I'm working on. It's going to be a visualizer EP. So it'll be all videos, pretty much a documentary of what it took to get us to those videos, get us through those videos, and some background of different performances that led up to these songs, things like that. So it's going to be a full, project of Nevaeh, then and now. You know what I mean? And I'm really excited to produce that as well because, again, I'm going to be doing all the treatments for the videos. I'm going to be doing the storyline for the complete documentary. So all of that is currently in the works, and it's just been an amazing, amazing time. We already got one video done, guys. So
That's good.
we got four more to go. So I'm excited. Hopefully, we'll be releasing that, but around fourth quarter, going into first quarter of next year.
Got you, got you. So let everybody know about the event, the day, the time, the location. How can
Yeah,
they be a
sure,
part?
sure. Absolutely. So Queen Sugar Bash is on July 20th. The location is a private location. So you guys make sure
Okay.
you're following me at Nevaeh, Neveah_OTR. Again, Nevaeh, Nevaeh_OTR. Just follow me there. You'll find all my other links. Follow my other links from there. But once the location drops, it's usually like one of those surprise pop-up, kind of locations. So I'm excited about that too. They don't even tell us until like the week of.
Oh
So
wow.
it's really cool. It's really awesome. And it's exciting, and I love being a part of events like that. And I love creating events like that. So you guys, please stay tuned. Make sure you're following me. Make sure that if you have any questions, you reach out. I'm right here. I'm accessible, right? We got to be more accessible to each other. So I'm here. If you have any questions, you need any business advice, you need any booking advice, anything like that, please contact me. Let me know, and we'll start to working right away for sure.
I love that. Nevaeh, how can people stream your music now?
Yeah. Oh, Spotify, all the mainstream platforms, we are out. We are there. So Spotify, Apple Music, you can find us on TikTok. You can find us everywhere that there is streaming. You can find us. So please, please go out there. And not just right now. We've got Someone Real. We've got All My Life out. We've got My Only out. So y'all make sure y'all go and check this stuff out. I'm on YouTube as well. Nevaeh, Nevaehotr, no underscore, just Nevaehotr. All right. So make sure you go check us out. And again, thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. It's been such an amazing, amazing experience. Thank
You're
you again.
welcome. You're welcome. I love your energy. Y'all heard her here first on Total Entertainment Radio. Y'all make sure you guys check out Nevaeh on all streaming platforms. Tap in with her so you can stay up to date with different events and things that she has going on over there. And you guys make sure you guys stay tuned in to Total Entertainment Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Total Entertainment Radio, on Instagram at The Total ENT Experience, and check out the website. Go to www.totalentradio.com. Hit that TR radio button. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you hear. And guess what? You will be able to catch right now playing on Total Entertainment Radio. So you better make sure you tune in because you don't want to miss it. That's all we got for y'all today. Until next time, everybody, I'm your host, Miss Kayla, and we signing out.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. All right.